Hotel Echo, Lima, Lima, Oscar. Good afternoon from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping. Yet again, another match preview of our Premier League game against Southampton, which is going to be at St Mary's. Other than that, DLG Repping, short for Delhi, London Gunner, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. Hope you guys are well and enjoying the weekend. And I say good morning to you guys, whether you're watching in the Philippines, whether you're watching in Bahrain, whether you're watching in Somalia, whether you're watching in Pakistan, whether you're watching in Hungary, whether you're watching in Sweden, whether you're watching in Peru, whether you're watching in Nigeria, whether you're watching in Serbia, whether you're watching in Trinidad and Tobago, you could be watching in Cameroon, Ivory Coast. All Arsenal fans and football fans are welcome. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're enjoying your evening. Maybe you're watching me from your bedroom, your TV, from the kitchen. Or other than that, rest well. And I'll say good night and rest well. And be prepared for another day. Yes, let's get into it. Southampton v Arsenal. This time last year, went to St Mary's, dominated the chances, but Southampton started off brightly in that first half and deservedly took the lead. And Arsenal did not get past Fraser Foster. That's the reality. Although Arsenal created so many opportunities to win the game, but it wasn't enough to, in the end, and Fraser Foster had other ideas. So this time around, Arsenal are a lot more, what can I say, a lot more resilient. They've been a lot more defensively structured, and their intensity has improved a lot compared to last season. I believe we'll be favourites to get the win, and let's just hope we can continue our winning formula in the Premier League as well as in Europe. So I'm going to be giving you my starting 11 that I will go with, my subs and the formation. But before I do all of that, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button for me, I always say it and I'll keep saying it. Smash the thumbs up like button for me. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. And if you're watching me for the first time, welcome on board. Just share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, And do leave your score prediction, your formation, or you want to name me 9 substitutes that you would go with. Leave it in the chat, And on top of that, make sure you do subscribe. Smash that subscribe button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately for me. I'm asking for 1,000 and over subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. And remember, for every time you subscribe, I'll keep shouting you out, especially if I see your name. But make sure you do subscribe. But the main thing is like, comment, share, and do all of that for me, Thank you so much. So without further doubt, I'm going to pick my formation. I'm going with a 4-3-3. That's the formation that's got us top of the Premier League for as long as we have been. So in goal, Aaron Ramsdale. No introduction right there. Undisputed Arsenal number 1. And hopefully he pushes himself to be England's undisputed number 1. In defence, that's the back 4. The right back, I'm going to go with Benjamin White. He has been absolutely sensational in that position, whether defensively or offensively. He has been superb. He's taken that position very, very seriously, and I can't fault him there. He has earned the right to keep his place in the team, and he should be called up for the England squad. But what do I know? Anyway, the centre-half pairing, William Saliba, our Rolls Royce of a centre-half. for me, um, will be an established French international in many a year to come. He's got the pace, he'll have the athleticism and good in the air. Alongside him, Gabriel dos Santos Magalhaes. Now, some will look back at the Leeds game and the incident where he was thought to have kicked out on Bamford and he was sent off, but he was looked after by VAR and it showed that there was no contact made by his foot on Bamford. But other than that, he had a good, solid game last week Sunday, and let's hope he can continue um, from where he left off and leave out the silly mistakes and use his head. So Gabriel dos Santos Magalhaes. Left back, I'm going to go with Kieran Tierney. For me, the reason why I'm going with Kieran Tierney is because we need a natural attacking left back to be playing in that position. As well as he's good defensively, I'll give him that. He does put in his shift in. He does put the shift in on a defensive basis. He knows where there's danger, and he always reads the game there. For me, we're going to need him in this game. Right, my three in the midfield. Thomas Partey. For me, Thomas Partey must start. It's a guarantee that he will start. And for me, we need him to have one of those sublime performances where he's just all over that pitch, taking off shots for as long as he can shoot them at a realistic distance. And for me, his passing is very key as well. And he's the one who gets the team ticking. When the team starts ticking from a defensive point of view, Partey is part of the reason because he plays a good key forward pass, and that's what we need. Either side of him, Martin Odegaard, he will start this game. I would go with Martin Odegaard personally because this is the sort of fixture you expect him to turn up at. There's been question marks about him not turning up at the big games, but my word, watch the Liverpool game and he gave it his all, and that's all he has to do. Just give it his all, and that's what I expect from him. Alongside him, possibly Arsenal's player of the season, Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. No. We've got Granit Xhaka. We've got Granit Xhaka. That's the one. For me, he's going to start this game for me at his much more favourable position where he's playing in an advanced role where he's got a defensive midfielder that can clean up after him. He just goes forward and does the job that he should do, and just cause enough havoc and damages as possible, especially with that trusty left foot of his. He might need it for 25 yards out because he can hit scorchers, and we've seen it in the past, and we see it in the North London derby. Not so much of a scorcher, but a neat finish. So Granit Xhaka starts. The front three always sorts itself out. Bukayo Saka, right wing forward. What a game he had against PSV. Non-stop tormenting the defenders, ghosting past them, having shots, having a shot or two on target. For me, he has to start. He's definitely knocking on the door for a first team opportunity for England. On the other side, possibly knocking on the door for Brazil, Gabriel Martinelli. For me, so quick, and without Carl Walker-Peters, if he's up against Dnepr, then I'll tell you what, that's a battle that will favour Martinelli, and I think Martinelli will be looking forward to that battle because Carl Walker-Peters is a good defender as a right back, so it won't be easy going up against him. But with Dnepr, he's not a natural right back, so it gives Martinelli an opportunity to exploit where he's most vulnerable. So that's Gabriel Martinelli on the left-hand side of attack. In the middle, big guy. Well, I'll say big guy, big name guy. Potent of all strikers, Gabriel Jesus. For me, what a signing he is, and he has become Unlucky not to get on the score sheet against PSV, but for me, I know that he will be due to score many a goals for the Arsenal, and that could start from tomorrow and onwards. And if he can start score, if he is to score tomorrow, then why can't he go on a goal scoring run? Gabriel Jesus for me will start. All right, with my 9 substitutes, Matt Turner, he's in goal. He's on the bench for me. Made a splendid save against PSV. But other than that, I would like him on the bench. But the simple fact is that Aaron Ramsdale, I've said it earlier, he's our undisputed number 1. Substitute number 2, Takahiro Tomiyasu. I'm only going. Well, I was going to look at him. You know what? It's a marvelous problem that we have because Ben White is doing so well there. Takahiro Tomiyasu was, was excellent against PSV, especially from a defensive point of view. However, I'm going to go with Ben White. I'm going to go with Takahiro Tomiyasu to stay on the bench for me, just in case we can bring him on at left back or right back. Cedric Suarez can also play right back and left back, but for me, I think he's on the bench at best because of the form of Ben White, even Tomiyasu and Kieran Tierney to an extent. So for me, Cedric Suarez is just going to be on the bench for me. Substitute number 4, Rob Holding. He had a decent game against PSV Eindhoven, won every header that was asked of him, and yeah, very comfortable on the ball. I do like him. Well, I do like him as a squad player, but for me, this is the game that I'll have him on the bench. Substitute number 5. Midfield area. Sambi Lokonga. For me, I like him I like him as a player. I think there's a lot to improve from his point of view. But for me, I'm asking him to sit on the bench for me, just in case he may come in the midfield area. Substitute number 6. Who can I have? Fabio Vieira, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, he grew into the game against PSV. That's my substitute sorted out there. And loads of potential. And he's showing glimpses of it this season. Substitute number 7. Substitute number 7. Who could this be? Oh, I cannot be struggling. I am struggling. Substitute number 7. No Elneny, no Smith Rowe. Oh, substitute number 7. Reece Nelson. I'm going to go with Reece Nelson. For the simple fact is, he is a squad player at best. Arteta's giving him an opportunity, and I would expect him to be a part of our fixture this season and play some games. Substitute number 8, Eddie Nketiah. For me, I don't think he was too bad against PSV, but definitely not the best performer. But for me, if we can get back to the Eddie of Nketiah of last season, then we have someone that can come off the bench and get some goals for us and help us work hard for the team. Substitute number 9. I'm guessing Zinchenko's going to be fit and available for the bench, so I'm going to go with Zinchenko. Definitely a very good signing. His versatility is very key for us as speaking. And what am I saying? Yeah, he's a key versatile player. Someone that can fill in that left back, fill in the midfield, and like Jesus, he brings a winning mentality to the squad, and that is exactly what we need. So I'm going to have him on the bench. Right, I guess that's my starting 11 sorted, my 9 substitutions sorted, and last but not least, the formation is done. 4-3-3 away to Southampton. Now, all that I do now is ask you to give me your score prediction. Leave it in the comment section below. I say that we will win by 1 to 3 clear goals. 1 to 3 clear goals. If you got a score prediction, leave it in the chat. Other than that, allow me to say thank you again, and what a pleasure it is to have you guys listening and talk to you about talk to you about the preview of Southampton away. Other than that, it's thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching and saving the best to last. As you know, I always do. Thank you so much for putting up with me and my weary eyes. I'll be here again tomorrow because I'm going to a birthday due, so I've got to look my best. Other than that, look after your friends, look after your families, do look after yourself, which is important. If you're out in the cold, wrap up well, or wherever you are, dress well for the weather. And peace again, love again, and always blessings again. As DLG repping, you know I will chat to you again. Until now, just remember, please always be nice.